Let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber. I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
Yeah, you
man out
can't do
your
that.
hair. I am the stepdaughter of a now deceased licensed and certified plumber, Roscoe Ridley Jr. And I can tell you that 20 years ago, as a licensed certified plumber, he could certainly pull $100,000 out of the bank. My stepfather, who was probably the worst physical abuser of my childhood, teenage, and into young adulthood. He just 6'4", and I don't know why, physically violent with me. But I just want to point out that he was indeed a licensed certified plumber with the Washington, D.C. Department of Public Works. They certainly were not paying him $100,000 or more over 20 years ago. But on government time with the Washington, D.C. government truck and Washington, D.C. government tools, he went and did side jobs, both residential and commercial, non-taxable, and was making a gang of money. And we lived a very middle-class lifestyle in Washington, D.C. And I just mention that because what made it not so great is that anytime I reported how abusive my stepfather was to teachers or my principal, Mrs. Duke, at McFarland Middle School in Washington, D.C., a lot of times my true allegations were dismissed with, your stepfather is a good man. He bought your mother a C-class Benz. He got a Lincoln Town car. He got a good job for D.C. Department of Public Works. Girl, you come from a good family. And I think it just brings up a bigger conversation that then and even now, a lot of times people only think that dysfunctional families or child abuse only happens in poor or low income families. And I just wish that things weren't that way. That's all.